So you've experienced obviously the pinch of paying a lot of tax each year. You guys decided to do something about it. And one of the strategies back then that you were doing research or from peers, invest in stocks, invest in stocks.
Yeah.
Were there like ETFs or were you investing in kind of like specific companies like Apple or what was
No, I
the...
probably went for a bit of a broad aspect, a lot of industrial property funds and trusts, they call REITs now. So we did, we pretty much put all the cards into that. So it didn't really go down. I mean, I always had Commonwealth Bank and Telstra and all the big blue chips, but never really went too deep into individual stocks. It was kind of more the industrial stocks.
Yeah, and that's absolutely crazy because a lot of people like they're really hard on stocks. Like you have to invest. And right now we are in that kind of period where I feel like it's kind of like starting to ballooning up, and it's like whether it's going to pop or not, we don't really know.
Yeah.
But that's eventually what happened in 2008. You pretty much lost like your whole portfolio. And you were telling me also like personal stories, like your wife, like, yeah, it was a very challenging period as well, right? Like you lose all your funds and you get like remorse. Oh, what if I put it in this one or in a property? How have you guys, like, what was the process of recovering out of that situation, being able to pick yourself up? And then you moved into property, right? Like that's the main lesson you learned from there.
I think the fortunate part about when that happened, we had just moved to India to do that expat contract. And so I don't think we had time to think about it and lament how much, woe is me, how much money have we lost, because we were just busy. We were both working full time, starting a company from scratch. So I think, it's a good point you make, because I think if we were sitting at home, it would have been a bigger deal.
I see.
But because we're over there, we're just busy working hard and getting things done. So it wasn't until we got back to Australia three or so years later when we had to sit back and okay, well, now what are we going to do? We rented our house out. We had a couple other properties. It was a successful time there financially as well for us. So that's when we kind of really went, okay, well, my wife was like, we're not doing the shares again. That was your dumb idea. We're not doing that again. So that's where the property sort of bug started. And then I really just went head deep into, or knee deep, I should say, into the property industry.